in the 1920s. The company was first founded in a little loft building in Northport, New York. They were making straitjackets because in those days there was no such thing as tranquilizers. My grandma Rose, she was a tough Lithuanian mother. Her husband, my grandfather, was blind, so she had to make it on her own, help support a family, run several businesses, and that's how my grandmother took to financing. She was the moneymaker of the group. They were the entrepreneurs. My father, he was the oldest of 5 children. In order to support the family, my father had to leave school at 5th grade. We also were very involved in making garments for the Armed Services Medical Procurement. During the Second World War, operating masks, we made millions of them. I love manufacturing, I love time and motion. If I were physically able today, I wouldn't be sitting here with you. I'd be on a manufacturing floor somewhere. When I joined this company, I was in 1951. In the 50s and 60s, we did a total of 63 acquisitions. 1968, we went public. The 3 outside directors of the company were most instrumental, and we raised $1.2 million. We had a majority of success. There were paper dresses, castaways. That was fun, but got nowhere. We had a paper hat business. That turned out to be another mess. Ladies' underwear business. With that division, we must have covered about 3 million backsides, and we lost about the same amount of dollars doing it. We were smart enough when we knew we had a failure. That's important. Take your first loss and get out. 4 generations into this company with a 5th generation already here. That's been a great accomplishment that the family has stayed so strong and together now. We argue plenty, but we built the business on accomplishment, and accomplishment is attained by arguments. My father fired me more times, and my mother would call me on the phone when he wasn't around and make peace between us. My grandmother would say, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. My father would say, why aren't you doing better? I don't think we'd have employees who have stayed with this company as long as they have if we weren't satisfying their needs. We've had customers that have been with us for 50, 60, 70 years and are still very dedicated customers. I can't determine the future. I'm going to be 90 years old next year. The company is going to be 100 years old. I don't think I can do anything further. I can just hope that Michael and Peter, his brother, will continue to have some of the same values that I have.